Error. Abandonment has occurred. Initiate cowering. Error.
We should get moving. Where's Timmy?
I told her not to, but she wandered off to study some old tech she said looked fantastically intriguing.
Time is of the essence, but we can't leave her here alone.
Wait, guys! I'm here! Don't get your feathers in such a ruffle, I'm fine!
Well, we don't have time to wait here while you play with some new toys. A dragon's not just gonna sit around while we find this Radanovan research.
It's okay, but we can't delay any longer. Tislak was right. The city appears long dead. I guess we won't find any allies to rally for our cause.
Such a pity. All those Asura.
Maybe no new allies, but there is something else here. I'm picking up some prints that are definitely not Asura. Looks like they belong to...
Chalk?
Yeah, how did you... Ah, gotcha.
Makes sense the chalk are here. This place is a nexus for ley energy. I speculate these things actually channel it somehow.
Great. Well-fed chalk. They're probably responsible for the death of this entire city.
Luckily, you can withdraw into the safety of your golem. This is obviously no place for an Asura.
Safety of my golem? What's that supposed to mean? Maybe you need the safety of my golem.
What? I'm not saying it. Nature is.
Okay, enough. Let's pick up the pace. We need to find the lab where they conducted their dragon research. What's the best way to do that?
Maybe if we power up the city, Scruffy could trace the biggest energy draw. Logically, it should be the hub of their research.
Sounds reasonable. How do you restore power to this place?
That's what I was investigating before you got here, not playing with toys, Bram. Anyway, they had a different procedure for refining ley energy and using it for power.
Impressive.
This thing's an offline ley collector. We could manually turn enough of them on to get the juice flowing, but the chalk will notice and come running.
It's worth the risk. Get it started.
Glad these chalk are enough of a challenge to keep me sharp for more trouble.
I've got good news for you if you're itching for a fight. The more of these we turn on, the more chalk they'll attract. So yeah, math. Deadly math.
Just keep doing your thing, Timey. We'll take care of whatever comes.
Come on, you stupid! There! Finally!
How much longer, Timey?
Still multiple collectors left before the city turns on.
If the power is down, where's this light coming from?
I wondered the same thing, and the Rotanovans had quite an answer. The fixtures above us are actually clusters of optic cables that run up to the surface. They carry natural light down below, no power needed.
All the way down here and you still get daylight.
It's ingenious! I hope we get to see how they solve one of the underground ventilation problems. It could revolutionize all future Asuran construction.
We won't find it standing here. On to the next one. Enough. Is it just me, or is the cold quieter down here?
I noted that as well. Mordremoth's voice was growing to a great bellow as we drew closer. Here it's a whisper. It's a welcome respite.
Was it becoming too much for you?
Was it for you?
No. My resolve is stronger than that.
Mine as well.
Just a few more, and we'll have enough power to get any of the surviving systems up and running.
And from there?
Scruffy will allow me to track where all this power is headed.
Good. We find a lab. With any luck, we find their dragon data. Let's get the last one going.
Hold up! Scruffy's picking up some unusual readings. It looks like it's a golem signature. Old-fashioned, but different than anything I've seen before.
Does that mean?
We must have powered up the city enough to turn on its defenses. And then we triggered said defenses. Yay, us.
Heads up, everyone. Sounds like a Surin tech incoming.
Concept notes built to last. Tranquility is the key to prosperity. This is Rata Novus.
Chalk's connection to ley energy is curious. I wonder if it could be employed against Mordremoth.
Going after the Rodanovan research is one thing. We can't waste time studying them now.
Graham, no one has ever wasted time studying.
Let's stay on course. Which way, Timey?
Now that we started the engine, I'm getting a sizable power signature. Might be a lab. Follow me and the big guy. Should be just around this... Wait. Sorry guys, the signal just moved. I guess the lay equipment on Scruffy's not quite perfected yet.
It's fine. Let's just keep moving before we run into more trouble.
Good afternoon, citizen. Keep Rata Novus clean. Deposit charged carrier in the labeled receptacles.
How's it working now, Tiny? We back on track?
I think so. We're almost right on top of the source.
Is that?
The Sura Gate. Similar in design, but probably similar in function.
Is it active? Why isn't it glowing if we turned on the power?
Good question. Let me see. Okay. Good news, bad news. Good news is there's enough power to turn this gate on. Bad news is something's interrupting the flow. Something big.
Think we found the culprit.
Ram!
Go! Go! Go!
Nice job, Tiny.
Thanks! But Scruffy did most of the work.
Yeah, well, he's as much a part of the team as you.
I guess so. Sure.
The gate's up. Where do you think it goes? Radasum?
As far as I know, they were never connected. It must lead deeper into this complex. We should test it out. Make sure it's safe.
How do we do that?
Someone just walks into it, and if they're not obliterated, it works. Who wants to try?
I suppose I'll try it.
Great job not dying, Commander! I told you that gate would... I hope no one was planning on going back that way.
Where'd we end up?
There's a huge lay draw ahead of us. I bet my transverse wave inverter it's the Dragon Lab.
Wolf's Fang!
We seem to be outnumbered.
This isn't a lab to them. It's a
Wait, the emblem on that blast door.
dragon! That must be it!
We need to get through that mess and open that lab.
We can't. The door that leads down those stairs is dead.
So we're trapped here? The only other way out was through the gate that just exploded?
Maybe? Probably. Yes.
Is there any way to get the doors working again?
Oh! Hold on!
energy powers this whole place, and this ley conduit is blown. It almost certainly rendered the doors to this room and the lab inoperative when it went. If we can complete the circuit, they'll both open for sure.
Any ideas, people?
I have a thought. Scruffy can bridge the gap. The ley tech I outfitted him with should conduct the energy.
But will he survive?
Well, I'm not sure.
Timey, back at Drytop where the Inquest destroyed Scruffy and almost captured you. I can't...
You can't what? Let a child make her own decisions? I'm not a child, and this is what I'm doing. Maybe I wasn't ready for it at Drytop, but I'm ready now.
Fair enough. But once the doors are open, we'll still have a ton of Chuck to contend with.
I have an idea for that too, but first things first. All right, big guy. It's time. You know what to do.
Why did he stop?
Go on. It's okay. I'll be okay.
Thank you, Timey. Now about those chalk.
Yes, we're devastatingly outnumbered.
Commander, when you were young, do you remember the bad kids burning beetles with a magnifying lens?
I've heard stories. Why?
Because I'm about to be bad. The device in that room is basically a huge telescope. I can reconfigure all the lights in there to feed into the lenses, turning it into a giant heat ray.
And then we have ourselves a chalk cookout. Brilliant.
Do what you need to. We'll back you up.
Okay, here we go. Out of the way, Chalk!
Fend them off until she's done. It's okay, Timey. We're right here.
I've positioned the lenses on the microscope. Have to get to that console now!
Move! What next?
Hold on. Get your crawly legs off of me! Focusing all the light clusters in this room into one point.
Come on!
Almost there.
Commander!
Got it! Watch out!
Now what?
Over here, Commander! Lure him over this way! Draw the chalk into the path of my beam! Yes?
That was amazing.
It smells better than I would have imagined, too.
Is this it? Is this the right place?
Boot up these machines and we'll find out. These Rotanovans had a serious beef against Primordus.
Anything on Mordremoth?
No. Well, sort of. It's about all the Elder Dragons.
What is it?
Based on their extensive research on Primordus, the Rotanovans determined that each Elder Dragon had a weakness. A unique, respective weakness.
And does it say...
What it is? No.
how easily the fleet went down? It's obvious the way you and my mother stopped Zaitan won't work here. So what do we do now?
This is good news, people. We've been charging headlong against Mordremoth, not even knowing if it can be beaten, only knowing we had to beat it. Now we know it's possible. Our mission is to find out how. To do that, we have to get closer to Mordremoth. And thanks to that ley map, we know exactly where it is.
Let's catch up with the others then. I suppose it'd be nice to have some help finding this weakness.
Thanks for everything, Timey. So, does this mean no more Scruffy?
Oh no. I already have design plans for Scruffy 2.0. Little trim here, a little tuck there, and weapons, lots of weapons. But no golem for the immediate future means this is the end of the road for me. I'll be staying in Rotanovus with all this delectable research. Bummer!
Alone? Are you sure?
Hey, would you ask Ritlock if he was sure? To knock?
Point taken. Should I send word to someone back at Rata soon? Let them know you're here.
No thanks. I'll take care of that. In like a few weeks or so.
Don't want to get flunted again, huh?
Not particularly.
Okay, Timmy. I hope to see you soon.
Me too, Commander. Give that dragon a good one for me.
Assist me!
Rox was here. His marks leave no question.
My master needs me elsewhere.
Someone or something came through after, but I still think that's one of Rox's signs.
Over here!
The way those are arranged, clearly a sign. Rox was here. His marks leave no question.
Knocked and ready.
These tracks look fresh. I must be getting close.
Wow, that's quality armor.
Thanks.
I wonder if Zojja or Logan knows anything about the dragon's weakness, since they've been with the Mordrim this long.
I have to say, I'm still a little surprised you'd consider that, instead of just trying to bash it with your mace.
I'm not counting that out either.
Those two might know something, but we have to save them first. And to do that, we need to catch up with the rest of the team. Tribune!
Feel the power of the jungle dragon!
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Interesting choice of words for a char in a blindfold. How goes the search?
Let's go!
We're still on their trail, but this area is infested with heavy Mordrim patrols.
Truthfully, we weren't able to go much further without some help. It's a good thing you arrived. What did you find in Radanovis?
Their research indicates Mordremoth has a vulnerability. We only have to discover it.
Then let's stop wasting our breath. We have friends to save and a weakness to find.
Ah, it's good to be back with you, Ritlock. I like the way Tribunes think.
Rox, we're on you. Zojah in Logan all this way, so close to its power. Do you think Mordremoth knew we would follow?
You should know I'm not all smiles.
Just keep your eyes open. We don't want to get boxed in here.
You should know I'm not all smiles.
But my work is not finished.
Looks like the path splits ahead.
We don't have time to try both. If one's a dead end...
Yeah. We can't lose anyone else.
Kaz, scout ahead. We'll clear the next patrol and meet you at the fork in the road.
Right away.
You are weak. Give in and find peace.
That'll do. For now.
Any sign of Casimir?
Don't worry. She has a knack for popping in right when... you're talking about her. Perfect timing.
What did you see?
I found them both, but they're heavily guarded.
Are they alive?
I couldn't tell. That trail leads to Logan, the high road to Zojah. Your orders, Commander?
Modri and Canuck, you're with me. You four, head for Zojah and keep an eye out for Traherne.
What if we're too late?
Burn them bodies.
I will break you.
will nourish my master.
What happened? Where?
You there! Make yourself useful and pick up a blade.
A blade?
Commander, thank the gods.
For what?
You disappeared
For what?
during our last fight.
Because the dragon commands it!
I am no slave to that monster.
This creature defies Mordremoth! Attack!
Assist me!
Logan?
Logan, can you hear me?
The others. Zojja.
We're getting you out.
The darkness. I didn't know where to stand. It was lifting me.
You're safe now. Can you walk?
Did the Mordrim let anything slip about the dragon? A weak spot?
No, nothing.
Mondri, steady him and meet up with us. Canuck and I are going ahead to find the others.
Don't want to leave the plant with the plant food, Commander?
Nothing personal. We're both at risk of turning here. And maybe I simply enjoy your company, Canuck.
I don't blame you. Lead on, then.
Assist me!
I cannot do this alone!
They came out of nowhere.
Zojja?
They stopped
There,
us. We didn't
up ahead.
make it yet.
Kate,
What have they done?
what's she doing here?
We found her tracking Fowlin. And then we're waylaid by this group of Mordrim protecting that twisted branch.
Fowlin's here too?
Whatever that thing is, it's not Fowlin. I came to put it out of its misery.
Get in line.
Behind me, too.
No time to argue. We have to get Zojja. Bram, she makes one wrong move. You put her down.
With pleasure. Hand over the daggers, traitor.
You've made a poor choice.
Soldier!
They're everywhere!
These vile trees!
Soldier!
Burn! They're everywhere!
These vile trees! That's why Zojja and Logan were brought here.
The jungle dragon has outdone itself with this one.
Burn us! Kill us! They must have inherited Zojja's will. They're trying to resist.
Poor devils. Far be it from me to deny their wishes!
That'll do. For now.
Get her out!
Get back! It's going...
She's unconscious.
We must have been too late. She's much worse than Logan.
You found him?
They did indeed.
Logan! I knew they couldn't make mulch out of you.
Redlock. You came back. Where were you?
Oh, learning a thing or two here and there in the mists. You know, typical jumping into a rift sort of thing.
Anything to help me kill this dragon?
Why don't you let us handle that? This team, they're as good as we ever were.
Isn't this touching? Destiny's Edge reunited at last. Zojja, you're looking well.
Fowlin!
It isn't Fowlin. Mordremoth is behind those eyes.
Whoever it is about to be put in a grave.
You'll have to catch me first.
Let's go.
Kaz, take Zojja and Logan and portal them out of here. Rox, go with. Keep them safe.
Breacher!
I would break you!
Glad that's over.
You slaughter Zoj's children so easily. They were so beautiful. So much better than their mother.
They're monsters!
Don't you see? Harmony is coming, and you will join Mordremoth.
Your harmony is slavery, and we will not stand for it.
Come on!
You may have uprooted Zoja and Logan, but you'll never make it to Traherne. He'll have the pleasure of following his true master.
He'd rather die than serve you.
Soon, he won't be able to tell the difference. Soon, he'll become part of us.
I will break you. I have failed.
Commander, please, let me fight. I can help you reach Traherne. I only want to kill the dragon. Its death might kill me, the entire Sylvari people, but that's better than living in its grasp.
It's the only end I've been working toward.
Fine. Potential risk to our people aside, if you cross me again, I'll personally send you to the mists. This is dangerous territory. Everyone stay alert.
God. This place. Where do we go?
Up.